what I have. I have the correct cradle bracket for 66 and the correct upper adjustment bracket for a non-K19 car. So I got a whole, I'm really happy. This is a well-made quality bracket. It's 66 compared to the so it's Sunday, October 10th, 2021. So this is a trace of the 68 to 72 bracket. And I'm going to lay the 66, 67 bracket over the bolt holes as if it was mounted on the engine and see how things line up. Okay. So it's like mounted in place. So there's your difference right there. So it definitely, let's see what we got measurement wise over here. So it's definitely it's 3/4 of an inch shorter bracket. So from the center of this point to the center of this point is 3/4 of an inch. And then it definitely sits lower. It sits about almost 3/4 of an inch lower. So the pump sits lower and it sits more forward with this bracket. So if you were to alter this bracket, you'd have to do a tracing of this one and then lay this bracket after it's been cut in the tracing of this bracket. So it's Friday, October 8th, 2021. So here are the power steering add-on pulleys. This is the 4416 pulley for big block, and this is the 232 pulley for small block. You can see the big block pulley is just a hair deeper, but other than that, I don't see any. So there is the 845 bracket, the correct bracket on the car. That's how it looks, how it fits. So now I'm going to put the pump on. Go one bracket at a time. Okay, so one second. Turn my light on. My drop light. Let's see about my theory. Well, let's see. It definitely pulls it away. So there's how it would sort of sit. How far away are we? There it is right there. Let's take a picture. The original bracket more goes up here further and it cuts over, and it doesn't have this big lip right here that covers. It's more it's like a flower. This has a lot of meat right here that the stock bracket doesn't have. So this line on a stock bracket goes up, cuts over. I think it's missing a lot of that meat on there. I'm going to try that pulley. That's the 9962 pulley. And you can see the way it's designed, and I'll put these pulleys side by side. That shouldn't have that problem. So, because there's not going to be any lip there. This is not going to be there. This part, there's nothing there on that other pulley. So hopefully that fixes it. Okay, it's Thursday, November 11th, 2021. So here's a side-by-side comparison. Here's where the belt, power steering belt. I wouldn't say it's rubbing, it's just when the belt deflects, it just, rattles on this part of the pulley, which, isn't supposed to be happening. I mean, belt isn't supposed to be rubbing or hitting another pulley. So this pulley does not have that. So I think there's going to be plenty of clearance for that belt with this pulley. So it's just funny to me that, nowhere, unless they didn't account for that in the assembly manual, nowhere, anywhere do I see this pulley the 9962 being associated with the 396. The 0356 pulley is the pulley in the assembly manual for K19 cars. I can't find anywhere in the assembly manual where it shows this pulley being used in connection with the add-on pulley for power steering, though. It's like one section has this pulley. It's sort of like for a big block, you have in 66, you have two choices. You have the single groove pulley, which I have. So let me dig it out. So here it is. This is the single groove. So this pulley is your non-K19 pulley. That's your 995 pulley. This is, I believe this is a repopper. But, you know, so this is non-K19 and this is K19. So they're identical in their diameter, 7 1/8 or whatever it is. So provided everything's correct, which it is, the brackets, the belts, the pulleys, this is what you end up with the power steering add-on pulley. So the only way I could see that would work is with this pulley, and I've seen this pulley on sites, you know, but I can't find it. I can't find it in the literature. Parts books, the wiki, GM parts 9962 doesn't come up for a big block for 396, just this pulley. So I don't know, maybe they discovered the problem later. I don't know. But here they are. Here's all three. The 9962 pulley on there, and as you can see, there is more than enough room. And the clearance is just all over the place. That's it. I mean, that has to be the pulley. I can't see how I just can't see how the other pulleys could even be considered. I mean, you know, I mean, look at that. Thing. You know, it's pulley to the belt. So the belt crosses the face of the pulley. You can see plenty of clearance. So I would say that's it. That's the stupid phone. This is the worst. Focusing phone. Anything that comes out of Samsung I don't like. So, yep, that's it. I'm totally confident that that's the fix. Saturday, November 13th, 2021. So there's the belt running perfectly. That new looks nice and true. Woohoo!